Hello, everybody. My name is Anthony Medina, and I'm the Assistant Director for the Center for Community Engagement here at Gonzaga. Today, I want to share with you a little bit about the community engaged learning or the project-based learning component of your class and give you a little overview of everything that you need to know to log your hours for this class. To begin, we'll start with what is community engaged learning? Community engaged learning, or CEL, is an experiential learning strategy that focuses on three different areas that come together to create this community engaged learning experience. The first area is going to be your academic content. And this is the material that you learn in your classroom, the lectures, assignments, readings that your professors will be giving you that really lay the foundation for what you're learning this semester, particularly around why people hate. The second component of community engaged learning is participating in meaningful service. For this semester, that is your project. So completing a meaningful service project for our community partner organizations. As part of this class, you're given the opportunity to engage in this meaningful service with a local nonprofit agency around important issues that face our community and around the important topic of addressing hate in our community. While our current context has placed many barriers to in-person engagement during COVID-19, there's still a great need and opportunity to collaborate with our community partners in positive and meaningful ways. This semester, we'll be doing this through virtual and hybrid engagement activities, meeting with partners via Zoom, potentially meeting in person if comfort levels are there. But this project-based community engagement allows us to do all of this semester. As you begin to connect with your community partners around your project, please keep in mind that a really important aspect of community engagement, whether it's direct service or project-based, is reciprocity. Reciprocity involves building mutually beneficial relationships for the benefit of you as our students and our community partners, meeting community identified needs. Through our engagement, we strive to develop partnerships that are built on trust and mutual respect with shared vision, voice, and power. We also seek to develop sustainable partnerships that are dynamic as the needs of our students and our communities change. This has never been more true than in our current context. Reciprocity also means that we value our community partners' expertise, recognizing them as sources of perspective and wisdom. Holding reciprocity at the center of our engagement sets us up for a successful partnership. This is particularly important in a project-based course such as this one. Finally, the third part of your CEL course is reflection. Reflection involves taking what you learn in the classroom, the academic content, and applying that to your service experience, your project that you're doing in the community. It also involves taking what you're learning from your community partner agencies and applying that knowledge, that wisdom, to what you're learning in the classroom. This process itself is reciprocal. Through critical reflection, we're able to make meaning of our experiences. Your professors will be helping guide you through this process through discussions, reflective journals, and other methods to help you bridge your experience out in the community with what you're learning in the classroom. Quality reflection is going to be key to your learning process in the community engaged learning course. So community engaged learning is the process of combining challenging academic content with meaningful service and making meaning of these experiences through critical reflection. Now we're going to talk a little bit about why community engaged learning is so important to our mission here at Gonzaga. What it means to be a ZAG. Community engaged learning is a direct application of our university mission statement. Part of that mission statement reads, Gonzaga University is an exemplary learning community that educates students for lives of leadership and service for the common good. Engagement in our community is part of who we are at Gonzaga. It has deep roots in our Jesuit tradition and our educational mission to be people for and with others, to educate people for and with others, deeply engaged in our communities and the lives of our society. Community engaged learning helps us to achieve this goal while we're still here at Gonzaga, right? To be part of this experience before we enter the world postgraduate. Though writing essays and learning about theories and formulas is going to be important to your time here and your education here at Gonzaga, your CEL experience, your community engaged learning experience, your project-based work that you're doing alongside wonderful community partners will help you to learn how to take the knowledge that you learn in the classroom and apply it for the benefit of the common good, right? Alongside and working in collaboration with our wonderful partners. So an opportunity awaits. Community engaged learning in this project will take commitment and a little extra time, but if you take this assignment seriously and prioritize your project, your experience can change the way that you see the Spokane community, your discipline, and the world, right? And how you engage with hate in the world, as well as challenge many of the assumptions that you might be carrying. For me, during my senior year, I took a project-based capstone course in digital media, where we were placed in teams and tasked with creating video productions for real-world clients. That semester, alongside 3 of my colleagues, I worked with Baltimore Reads, an adult literacy nonprofit that sought to improve the quality of life for educationally disadvantaged adults, children, and families by teaching basic reading, writing, and mathematics, and employment readiness. The ability to connect with the larger mission of Baltimore Reads, learning about their clients and the complex educational, wealth, and racial disparities that they faced, while also learning about the ins and outs of video production, communication theory, was powerful. What I was learning about communication theory and videography in my course started to make real applied sense in the context of my placement site. It started me on a path of taking my education to heart, seeing the real value of my education, and helped to change the course of my life for the better. But you don't have to take my word for it. Every year, we survey students in classes like these about their experiences. And for the past 10 years, 90% of students have agreed that their CEL experience made a significant impact on their time here at Gonzaga. With so many opportunities to take advantage of here on campus, we're proud that our students see this program and the work that you do in the community as a highlight of your time here. On this slide, we have a quote that illustrates what community engaged learning is all about, and is part of our mission at the Center for Community Engagement. The quote reads, "Every person that you'll ever meet has infinite worth." Said by Frank Kemper, professor at Claremont University School of Theology. Our vision statement at the CCE reads that we believe every person has infinite worth, that together we can create a more just and equitable world. This vision statement connects directly to our university's mission of educating students for lives, leadership, and service for the common good. And while these are certainly beautiful words on your screen right now, your CEL course can help create opportunities to live out this mission. Now that I've talked a little bit about why community engaged learning is so important to a Gonzaga education and how you can get the most out of your experience, I'm going to cover some practical aspects of recording your placement and logging your hours. Step number 1 is going to be to sign in on Gonzaga Connected. You'll be receiving an email from me with information and instructions on how to log in. Login is the same as your Zag Mail and your Blackboard single sign-on accounts. It's going to be everything before the @sign on your email address. And we ask that you log in as soon as possible to make sure that your account works. You're connected to the right class. So you'll be receiving an email with a unique link to sign up for this class on Gonzaga Connected. When you click on that link, it will take you here to serve.gonzaga.edu or Gonzaga Connected. This is the website where you're going to be logging and recording your placement and logging your hours. To log in, go up to the login button. Click on this gray button that says Students, Faculty, and Staff log in here. From here, you'll put in your credentials, the same as your single sign-on. So for me, that's Medina A. It's everything before the @sign, and the same password that you use for everything else. Once you log in, you'll see the dashboard here that will give you an overview of your hours. And this is going to be kind of the launching point to enter into everything else that you'll need to know for this class. If this is your first time logging in, you'll have a couple extra steps. Otherwise, you can go right to your home screen. When you're ready, go up to the initials in your upper right-hand corner to click down to the drop-down menu and click on My Course Details. This will take you to a page where it lists all the courses that you're connected to this semester. If you don't see the course that you're supposed to be connected to, email us at cel@gonzaga.edu with your name and course titles, and we can make sure to get that corrected for you. As you'll see, I'm connected here to one of the sections of this class, particularly Professor Bartlett's section, and I'll talk a little bit about how to log your hours next. But the next thing you'll want to do is record your placement. And so your professors have already provided you with a list, project list to choose from. You'll have three per section. Depending on what section you're in, you're limited to those 3 options. And you'll complete the following steps after you've already signed up for a project and been confirmed to be working with that project. So once you signed up for your project and been confirmed to be working with that project, you'll want to come here and record your placement with us. Again, if your course isn't listed here, it might mean that you didn't click the link that we sent you in the email. So make sure that you click that link, but if not, again, reach out to us as soon as possible. So click on the class that you're connected with and click the View Community Needs tab. Find the organization that you've agreed to work with this semester. For me, I'll say that we're working with the Odyssey Youth Movement. Click on the organization and then click Respond in the top right corner. You're going to scroll to the bottom here and submit the community need response. You'll see this thank you for volunteering page open up, and that will let you know that you've done it correctly. A note that responding to a need on the site does not contact the agency and tell them that you want to serve, right? You're going to have to contact the agency and call or email them directly to start work on the project. Next, I'm going to show you how to record your hours once you start working on your project. First, you're going to go down to the same drop-down menu that you started with. Go to My Course Details again. Click on Track Hours and scroll down to the bottom of the page. Here's where you enter your hours. Select the community need that you decided to work with, so the community partner that you're working with. For us, for me, it was Odyssey Youth Movement. Enter in the date and hours that you worked, and select the course that you want to attribute these hours to. For us, it's the INDS 432 class. When you're ready, submit the hour entry. It will take you back to your hour screen. And you'll see that the hour entry has been included here in yellow, which means it's pending. At the end of the semester, once we confirm all the hours, we will turn that color green and they'll be approved. After you've recorded your placement, you're going to want to contact your community partners. Please contact your organization during the second week of class, set up an initial meeting with the community partner organization, and coordinate with members of both teams that are working with the partner. This is to honor our partners' time and not inundate them with more meetings than they can handle. The initial meeting should occur before the 6th week of class. A little tip. If you email or call an organization and they don't hear back from them in 48 hours, try again. Sometimes our community partners are wearing multiple hats. They're doing a lot of work in their agency for the communities that they serve directly, right? And so that can mean that they're balancing a lot of different things. So if you don't hear back from them within 48 hours, that's fine. Email them again. Still nothing after another 48 hours, let us know. You can let me know, email me, and I can help make contact for you. Finally, you're going to do your project. You're going to serve, right? Participate in any orientation or trainings that your community partner offers. This is a great way to learn more about the organization that you're working with. You're going to want to make sure the expectations are clear, right? You guys are doing a project for these community partner organizations to help promote the hate studies report. And you're going to want to make sure that those expectations and boundaries are clear with your partner. You're going to want to treat this project like you would a job, right? Dress appropriately. If you schedule a meeting with a partner, make sure that you show up on time, even if it's on Zoom. Communicate frequently. This is a project-based course. So to meet the community partners' needs, you're going to have to be connecting with the partner throughout the process. Don't wait until the last minute to reach out to your partner. Finally, please complete your project and record your hour by the last week of class. A quick pro tip is to begin early and pace yourself, right? In your syllabus, the schedule for this project is laid out pretty well. There's touch points in areas where you should be connecting with the community partner, where you should be connecting with your faculty member, where you should be connecting as a team. So look at that schedule and try to follow that well. You don't want to be doing this project a week before it's due, 2 weeks before it's due. It's not going to be the quality of work that our partners are expecting, and it's not going to be the kind of learning that you want to be doing, right? And so begin early and pace yourself throughout this class. It's going to make a world of difference for your learning experience and for the final project that you deliver to your partner. Some nuts and bolts, please represent Gonzaga well. While you're out and working with community partners, the University Code of Conduct applies to you. Please discuss any needed accommodations with your instructor or your supervisor, and keep any information that's personal to you private. Set boundaries for yourself, but also respect the boundaries of other people. Don't ask information that you wouldn't want to share yourself, right? This helps us protect those that we're working with, our partners, and anybody that those agencies are serving as well. Also, you're a mandatory reporter while you're working on this project, right? If you see or hear anything, any abuse or immoral or illegal activity, we ask that you please alert your site supervisor as soon as possible and your faculty member. Please do not try to address these issues on your own. We have trained staff at the CCE to handle these kinds of issues. All we ask is that you report the information as soon as possible. As we wrap up, here's a few dates to keep in mind. You'll be receiving an email that will ask you to sign up for this class and Gonzaga Connected. Please click on that link as soon as possible. Once you have signed up for your project on Blackboard, please come here and record that project so that we can see that you've been connected already. And please complete and log your hours by the last week of class in conjunction with the final project. If you follow those steps, we'll be able to kind of keep track of what's going on in the class, what you're doing, and be best able to support you. If you have any other questions, and as you start to record your placement or your hours, please reach out to me directly at medinaa@gonzaga.edu or call me at 509-313-6487. I'm also available for in-person consultation if you need. I'm in Hemmingson 010 on Tuesdays and Thursdays in person. If you'd like to schedule something, a meeting outside of those times, I'm open to that. Please email me as well. Thank you all again for your work and dedication on this project, and to your community partners. I look forward to supporting you this semester and can't wait to see the final projects. Thank you.